Hi, I'm Nicola and I'm talking about some of the books I'm reading at the moment I'm really enjoying. First up is this, The Land of the Green Man by Caroline Larrington, which is a non-fiction book about myths and legends, and it's just amazing. Well, first of all, it's amazing because the cover is amazing. When I first saw that, I thought, wow, obviously it's based on the Green Man, the image of the Green Man that you see around churches and carved into things. But the book is fantastic. It covers everything from white horses galloping across the landscape to giants, to kelpies, all kinds of myths and legends. Just really inspiring as well for a writer, as well as fascinating for a reader or somebody who's interested in history. Now, there's been a lot of people talking about this book, How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. It's just amazing. I haven't enjoyed a book as much as this in such a long time. Obviously it's my kind of book anyway because it's about time and it's about history, but it's full of the most amazing thought-provoking ideas about things like how when you have a perfect moment you just want to capture that and hold it forever, but you can't, and you know, you have to let that go. And he wraps these big ideas around a story about Tom Hazard, who is, I think, 437 years old. Yeah, and so yeah, he's been around a while, but frankly poor old Tom doesn't seem to have built up a lot of life experience in that time because he still has issues he needs to deal with. It's a page-turning plot, but it's also every so often you have to stop and put this book down and just think about the ideas that Matt Haig's talking about there. But I absolutely loved this, couldn't put it down, took it absolutely everywhere with me. There's only a very few books in my life that I literally take everywhere, so I put them in my bag when I go out, and so they do go everywhere with me, and this was another one of those. So yeah, lovely mixture of time travelling and history and mystery, and love it. Something slightly different, but which I've also really been enjoying, and this is where I have to admit to an Ashdown connection coming in, because this, The Husband Hunters by Anne de Courcy, is all about the dollar princesses, people like Cora in Downton Abbey, who comes over from America, lots of money, marries into the English aristocracy. So it's the whole sort of swap the money for a title thing. And this book is really interesting because it tells the story about all these girls, but also about like their mothers were just the most sort of pushy, desperately keen for their daughter to marry some English earl type character. It's as much about the mothers actually as it is about the girls, and also about all the relationships, and of course not all of them were very happy. But I was lucky enough to talk to Anne de Courcy when she was writing this book, because she was asking about Cornelia Craven, who of course married into the Craven family at the end of the 19th century and brought all her lovely money over from America and swapped that for an earl's title, so a classic dollar princess marriage. So we had a really good chat about Cornelia, and again about her extraordinary mother, Mrs. Bradley Martin, who was such a character. And little Cornelia was only 15 when she met the Earl of Craven, and they got married when she was 16. So a lot of people were saying, you know, he'd kind of snatched her out of the nursery almost. But they seemed very happy, had a long and happy marriage, and a lot of the detail about that is in here, along with her famous quotation about how it was so cold in all the Craven ancestral homes that she had to wear her furs all the time, except when she went to bed. It's a great read.